Hello, welcome to the video. In this video we're going to be looking at the Amstrad CPC. I've got a bit of a hate-hate relationship with this machine. When I was a kid back in the day, a few people I knew had them and I had very little exposure, but what I did see was they were very blocky, and yeah, I've never really liked them since. So I don't know where this comes from. I think it's just a conception I got back then and I decided to run with it, you know, and now we're 40 years later, or however many years it is, 35. I thought, yeah, I'm going to actually give it some time, and especially after the revelation that was the Specky, I thought, yeah, let's give this a proper go and just see how well it holds up. So I think I've got 10 games, and unlike the Spectrum, I'm actually going to do a compare to a C64, because the Amstrad's got a lot more colours, and I think it's a lot closer to a 64 than probably the Spectrum. So I'm going to do a direct game for game comparison just to see how dodgy it is or not. We'll see. Let's kick this off, and yeah. Right, so for the first game we're going to load up Rick Dangerous 2. Okay, and there it goes. Yeah, it looks very bright. Oh, a bit of sound. Yeah, it's definitely sounding like the ST. I think it's got the same sound chip in it, that's probably right. Okay, so let's try Hyde Park, London. Here we go. There's no sound effects. Ha! Have some of that. Oh, you can fuck all the way off. Well, that is definitely bright. What am I doing here? Oh, no. What? Did not want to be doing that by the look of it. No, what am I doing? I was never good at this game on other platforms. No, the graphics are very bright. They does look a bit chunky though, I must admit, and yeah. Right, give me some goodies. Don't know what the fuck I picked up there. Yeah, it's very bright and very chunky. Not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. This game seems fairly responsive. Let me up. Oh, what am I doing? Fucked that right up, didn't I? What's going on back down here, am I? Yeah, I always thought that the Amstrads were extremely chunky. I mean, more so than the other machines. Oh, man. I never liked this game on any platform. The sound is really getting to me, because it's like, because I really like the ST, so Yeah, it's bizarre hearing it on an 8-bit like this. Oh, I've done it again. I fucked it. I've got nothing against the AY chip at all. It's just really odd seeing it on an 8-bit like this. Yeah, I don't know. The letters and that all seem a bit chunkarama. The controls are tight on this game. It works well. There's no muddiness or nothing like that. Right now there's no issue with scrolling because it's not exactly scrolling, is it? As such. It sort of shifts up very quickly, so probably hides it. What's that fucking arrow in the corner there, dude? Oh, you can fuck all the way off. No, I definitely hate this game. No, graphically it looks very good. Yeah, just chunky. I'm not sure that matters for this game, but I have to check if it's any more chunky than the 64, but it feels it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but hey ho, I'm not very good at this anyway. Back up the stairs. You know, there's enough of a colour palette there that you've got this really weird shadow effect on the left hand side of the girders. It's quite neat. I can't do fuck all. Yeah, that's not having none of it. Oh, you fucking shitbag. Now, I never really played this a lot. Back in the day, I played it mostly on the ST. I love the ST. I thought it was a brilliant machine. I knew that was going to happen. How many fucking lives you get? Right. Yeah, sound is a bit... It's okay. That wasn't a switch. Should probably have learned what I was doing with this game. Thank fuck for that. Yeah, bright, colourful, very chunky, moved well enough. Yeah, the controls are okay. Sounds alright. It's a bit weird at the beginning where you can't have any sound. It's just the music playing, but I guess you've only got so many sound channels to work with. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to give that one another go. I never liked that fucking game. Right, let's move on. Okay, so we got Rick Dangerous 2 on the C64. Okay, let's have a look at this. So you got a nice little flying Rick. Straight away you can notice that the graphics are a bit more defined on the Rick, and I think that's something to do with the way that the sprites can be overlaid and create a high-res sprite, for want of a better term. First thing you notice is, oh look, demo mode. Here we go, look at this. So you can see that some of it's as chunky as the Amstrad, and the lettering is not. And some of it seems to be a higher resolution. I think it might be the single colour character based graphics. But the difference in palette is immediately sort of, you can see that straight away. Right, let's see how much I'm gonna fuck this one up. There we go. So we've got a little intro and animation. Nice. Yeah, Rick's heading over to the spaceship. Of course he is. Right, here we go. So on the first screen you just hold right and just dodge everything. Oh really? Good night. So let's do what it did in the demo. Blow that up. Yeah, look at that. Right, so we need to get up these steps. I think you just hold up. Yeah, there we go. And it scrolls with you rather than when you get to the edge of the screen like on the Amstrad. And I understand fully why they've done that. It's because the scrolling's non-existent on there. Okay, so what do we do here? Look at that. Right, so we go. Oh, you. It's bloody typical, isn't it? Oh, it's not working. Oh, the bomb's gone on the right hand side. Excellent. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. And you. Good night. Have we got another button? You tit. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, that's just taking the piss. He just killed himself. Okay. I don't know what was more stupid, me doing the same thing again or what. Right, so we go up, start the elevator. So the controls on here are tight, just like the Amstrad. How the hell are you meant to do that? The scrolling's very nice, but you know, you've got hardware scrolling on the 64. Oh man, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, the graphics are very nice on the 64. The Rick is definitely more defined. The robots are not. They look just, you know, they look just as chunky as the Amstrad version. I think the Rick has been made out of a couple of sprites. A low res one and overlaid with a high res single colour job. What's happening there? Right. Oh, you shitbag. Yeah, the extra palette definitely gives it more of a B-movie feel. Yeah, I'm only going to play that one once. I think that game just fucking winds me up. So yeah, okay, let's move on. Right, for this next game, we've actually got Way of the Exploding Fist. So let's find that. He says it's on here somewhere. There. Here we go. So I know this game on the 64. What the fucking fuck is that fucking thing? It's like a drag queen ninja. What? That's got to be one of the shittest screens I've seen. Right, okay. We're into the game. Now, graphic wise, I think it doesn't look a whole lot different than 64. Yeah. Let's have a go on it. Oh, here we go. Bit of sound. Oh, look at that. How do you get a whole bloody yin yang? Oh, have some of that. Yeah, I know. Boom, down. Right, okay. Sounds a bit sparse. What? And the controls are diabolical. There's definitely some lag there, and it's not that I'm playing it through some sort of capture device. It's, oh no, they're just squidgy as fuck. Oh, what are you doing? Right, get down. Yeah, have some of that. Right. Yeah, the sound is really sort of limited, but the controls are not tight, not at all. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, have that. What? I just give him a face. Oh yeah, he kicked me in the shin and I'm down, and I gave him a face full of foot and he's still laughing at me. Oh. Nah, it's worked. Been worked. Right, let's have another go at this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not liking the controls much. They're really squidgy, and there's some kind of yeah, I'm not liking that at all. Get your hands up. Really? Yeah, have some of that. Yes, it counts down. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look a million miles away from the C64 version, I've got to admit, but yeah. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Oh, what? Yeah, alright, one more round. I'm not liking the controls at all. Sound wise, it's yeah. I suspect it's capable of a lot more. But the controls are terrible. I mean, the controls themselves are much the same as 64, but it's the responsiveness. It's just terrible. Oh man, that's yeah, that's not very enjoyable. Graphically, it looks really close to the 64. I can't see a whole lot in it. But I'll tell you what, let's find out. Let's fire that fucker up. Okay. Okay, so here we are, loading it up on the C64. Exploding Fist. Yeah, so a little cracking thing at the top, but yeah, nice little sound sample and graphic. This looks just as chunky, really. Yeah, so let's load up the game. Now, I did play this a lot as a kid on the 64, and yeah, I remember there being some nice chilled out sort of music and some much better controls, but let's have a look. I should have picked up a bloody T64 or something. I used the D64 version to so you can play it. Oh, so here we are, we're in. So we've got a bit of sound. The two fighters look more fluid. Yeah, without a doubt, they definitely look more fluid. And you've obviously got a nice soundtrack. Chunky graphic wise, they're both pretty much identical. There we go. Right. Oh yes. Doesn't make me any better, but at least it does. It's my fault rather than waiting for the computer to pick up your move. Oh, what? He ducked. Yeah. Yeah. No, wait. Oh, I'm rolling off. See you later. Yeah. Right, how'd you turn around? I bloody forgot. Oh, don't worry about it. Red guy wins. Right, let's have another go at that. Right, bang. Oh, he moved backwards. What? Yeah, have some of that. Oh, in the bollocks. You dirty bastard. Right. Yeah, right to the forehead. Done. Like a kipper. Yeah, the sound is much better. Nothing to do with the SID chip here, it's just they didn't really give a fuck on the Amstrad version by the look of it. The AY chip could have pumped out something half decent. There's just a lack of sound altogether. I think looking at this now, the characters definitely move better and more fluidly than they do on the Amstrad version. Chunky graphic wise, that's quite a surprise to me, really. I've always thought the Amstrad had really bad chunky graphics, but they're no worse. Oh, fuck off and turn around again. Oh, get him, get him, get him! Where's the headbutt? Get down. No, not having it. No. Come on. That's it. Backwards. Oh, no way did he do that. No way. Alright, well. Let's leave that one there for that. Yeah, we can see here that I will put them side by side, I think, in the video. And we can see they do seem to move better on the 64 version. They definitely control better. Graphically wise, I don't think there's anything in it at all. Yeah, okay. Let's stop that one there. Right. For the next game, we're on the Amstrad with Highway Encounter. Now, I'm looking forward to this game because I discovered this on the Spectrum when I did the Spectrum video, and I really liked it. And apparently they got a version on here as well. So yeah, this will be an interesting one to contrast between the two machines, definitely. So let's fire that up. Here we go. Yeah, we've got a very specky-esque picture on the front. Oh, it's a bit fucking orange, isn't it? What's going on here? Okay, right, so it looks like it's been lifted straight from the specky. Yeah. Right. Okay. Have I got the sound back on? That is the question. There we go. Sound is back on, and no, made no fucking difference because we ain't got any sound. So let's select joystick. Let's jump straight in and start a game. I know how to play it, so oh, a little bit of sound there. Right, so here come the old Pepper Pot Vortons. Here we go. Oh, there's a bit of yeah, you can see the screen being drawn. Yeah, it's a bit flickery. I'm not sure the sound's any better than a bloody Spectrum, to be honest with you. Right, have some of that. He's down. Yeah, stop. Right, let's go. Oh no, he's done one of you bloody Daleks. Yeah, quick, get off the screen. Yeah, it's a bit... The graphics look like they've been ripped straight out of the Spectrum, and it hasn't really been improved that I can see. If anything, it feels blander. Oh, you didn't just do what I thought you did. What a tit. Yeah, I did it. It's not as tight control wise. It's not bad at all by any stretch, but it definitely doesn't feel as tight as the specky. Ah, yeah, got him. Yeah, The character graphics are taking some kind of toll on the machine. I think it has to do with its graphic modes. This is definitely not a high colour mode here. This looks like it's a 4 colour mode. Well, because there's 4 bloody colours on the screen. Right, let's just... There you go. Back off. Yeah, you know it. Let's go. Where's he going? Yeah, I'm pressing the button to fire and it... not fit. It's a bit squidgy. Right, we're done. Yeah, go. This is definitely just a port of the specky one. Jesus, he moved a bit quick, didn't he? Oh, hello. I think depending on what screen you're on and what's going on, it's how fast it's working. Well, that's a bit piss poor, isn't it? There's a little bit of a delay lag according to what else is going on the screen. I don't like that at all. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, he's missed him. Wait, come back. No. Yeah, the controls are not as good as the Spectrum. the sound, it could have done a lot more, but it's really just, it's just pissing in the wind with this fucking AY chip in it. Minimal effort on the programming team, I think. It could have done so much more with it. Where are you going? Oh, he's oh, you turd! Straight into the bloody fire. I mean, if I had this back in the day and I got this, I'd be chuffed to bits. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad game. Far from it. It's not a bad version of the game. Yeah, get out of the way. We've got some triangle beast here. Oh, yeah, that's the something Tron, wasn't it? Movement's a little bit. It's, yeah. I think it's. Yeah, I wouldn't have been disappointed at all. I would have loved playing this game back in the day, without a doubt. I just wish, I wish that I'd discovered this back then on the 64. Well, the funny thing is, I haven't played on the 64 yet. I loaded it up on the real hardware and it fell over. There was glitching and all sorts of shit going on. But yeah. So I guess we're going to find out in a minute. Controls wise, it's not bad, but it's not great either. I mean, when I played it on the Spectrum, it was there. Now, because of the way that you give your robot thingy some inertia and then he carries on going, you've got to have decent control with it. And this is it's a little bit hit and miss, and it's literally dependent on what's going on the screen. The more you've got going on, the less responsive it is. I think that's a bit of a problem, really. Right, what are we doing there? Oh, you. All the Vortons are destroyed. Yeah. Let's oh, I got above poor. Yeah. Okay. You're now a highway hero. Yeah, highway hero. Look at that. I don't know about his fucking orange though. That's a bit it's a bit insipid. Is that what they mean by the Amstrad's got more palette? It does stuff in orange. Right, let's have a look at the demonstration. Here we go. Right, so he's blazing on up the screen. Pack of 5 Daleks. You can see as they move, it's not as good as the Spectrum. It doesn't feel it anyway. There's not a lot in it, it's just, it's real nitpicking. It's still a really good version. Right. Oh yeah, that's about where I got to. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to stop that one there. We're going to fire this up on the C64 and find out what that's like. Right, here we're going to load up Highway Encounter on the C64. Let's see what this one's like. Oh no, it's decompressing. Here we go. And it's white. At least it's not fucking orange. Oh right, okay. Pedigree software. Right, let's go joystick. Right, the first one killed the music, the second one switched to the joystick. What the fuck is going on there? Okay. Right. Here it is. Let's do it. Let's press 5. Sure. Here we go. Oh. Right, so the first thing we notice is we've got a bit more colour. Oh. Oh yes. We've got some very tight controls, just like the Spectrum. And I ran straight into it. Right. Find out what's your fire button. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the controls are very tight. Right, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, did you see that? There's bits of sprite everywhere. They must be doing sprite multiplexing. That's... yeah. Oh no, we lost a Dalek. Alright, so it looks like the sprites have been converted from the specky ones. I'm not going to say it's any more tight controls than... yeah, definitely Specky's definitely got the tightest controls. But the controls on here are still better than the Amstrad. There's more colour. Let's oh yeah. Yeah, totaled. Right. I'm oh look, I'm underneath Dreadful on here. Of course it is. Yeah, didn't even put the N in. Right, let's try that one again then. Start that game. Yeah, so the C64 has got chunky sprites. That's because they're in multicolour mode. That was going to happen. What happened there? Yeah, have some of that. What? You see that graphic glitch in there? That's some piss poor. Some piss poor sprite multiplexing. Look at that. That's why I was doing it on the real hardware. Fucking pedigree software. Oh, what a fuck up. Look at that. Look. I'm really pissed off about that. Pedigree my arse. That's really fucking poor. There's more colour on the screen. The Commodore's better than this. Controls are okay. I don't think they're any worse than the Amstrad. I'd say they're a bit better. There's not a massive amount in it though. But at this point, I mean, that graphic glitch in there is just... I really don't like that at all. I think that's... Look at that. Look, it's fucking... Who in their right mind uses a sprite multiplexer like this on a game that's isometric. If you're going to multiplex sprites on a 64, it's done on the scan line, so you can't have them on the same scan line. Look at that, look. That's just fucking bollocks. And oh, look, what was that? Oh, I'm not impressed. Not impressed. I'm a bit gutted, really. Get away from my Daleks. Yeah, I'm really not overly impressed. It's hard to see what's going on. It's not as good. It's not as good. Yeah. Well, I didn't think I'd say this, but the Spectrum's the best version. And then the Amstrad is. 64 one, what a fucking mess. I'm really not impressed with that. Fucking, that's pissed me off now. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so for the next game we're going to play Ikari Warriors. I'm not overly enthused about this game because I asked on Facebook what the best games for the Amstrad are, and this one come up. I never really played it much back in the day. I played in the arcade. It never really grabbed me, but yeah, let's give it a go. What the absolute fuck is that screen? Jesus Christ. That's probably drawn by a 4-year-old, isn't it? Christ. Sounds alright. At least someone was on the ball there. That screen is absolutely diabolical. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we want to joystick and spacebar for that. Let's go with 3, I think. Yeah, and we're going to have a 1-player game. Right, so it's very colourful, and the characters look a lot like the arcade version. Oh, the scrolling's a bit poor. Oh, I'm fucking dead already. Oh, have an hand grenade. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. See, this is part of the reason why I never liked this game much. You see, I'm absolutely shit at it. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, the colours are very bright and very chunky. Yeah, they're very bright, very chunky, and the scrolling's not good. I think I'm probably a bit of a scrolling snob because I'm used to hardware scrolling. Oh yeah, picked a lot up. Yep. There's a green guy. He's legging it. Yes. I'll have some of that. Alright, pick up some go-go juice. Tell you what, the price of fuel at the minute, they won't be leaving that around in the jungle for long. Alright. that. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the graphics are very bright. Don't know why you've got sort of green bamboo, but there you go. Just run them over. Yeah, have some of that. Yes. You know it. Line them up. Bit of a slowdown going on there. It's not bad, just a little bit. Yeah, the palette is very bright. Not sure that actually works too well for this game. Right, I'm taking the tank. Yeah, he slowed down a bit now. I mean, it's to be expected. There's a lot of stuff on the screen. Definitely slowing down. You can feel it. It's pretty bad when you've got a tank going, because you get it's like wum 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 sound, and you can hear it change frequency. Oh, don't blow up the fucking tank. Oh, there's a green tank. Why didn't I get a green tank? Fucking bright orange one. No one would have a bright orange one in the jungle. It's because it's an Amstrad and they've got a few more colours. They love orange. It's not bad. It's not a bad game at all. Oh, I'll have some of that. There's a lot going on. And it seems to handle it reasonably well. Yeah, it is. It's close to the arcade. I mean, despite the chunky graphics, the insipidly fucking garish colours, yeah, it's quite close to the arcade. The screen area that you play in's a bit small. And the scrolling's a bit poor, but yeah, okay. Let's head on over to the 64 and yeah, let's see what that's like. Right, for the next game, we're going to load up Ikari Warriors on the 64. Here we go. Should have really thought about this, and oh, here we go. Something's happening. Oh yeah, that's a little crack screen. Alright, let's have a look then. And a decompress. Oh yes. So immediately we show off a bit of hardware scrolling. Some nice sprites. And of course banging tune. Well, I'm not saying that's a great screen, but Jesus, it's better than the Amstrad fucker. Okay. So the play area looks a bit bigger. Alright. Let's give it a go. Right, so your man looks better, but it's not like the arcade. The scrolling is superb. I'm sorry, sprites. The sprite movement and control is much better, but they don't look like the arcade ones do. I mean, they're good. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, the game itself is better, but it's not as visually faithful. Sound is miles better. Yeah, so you've got a bigger play area, The graphics are not as garish. The sprite multiplexing's much better. Better than Highway Encounter anyway. Yeah, so... Oh, fuck off. It's not as faithful to the arcade. Oh, I'm in my tank. Actually, a lot now, mate. Oh, no, get in a tank! Fucking have it on foot. What's the matter? And my tank's got... What? Oh, fuck. It's bloody harder. Yeah, scrolling, it's just streets ahead. It's like, it's hardware scrolling. It's far better. It's a much better experience. Just on that alone. Yeah, it's not so much of a problem, the sprites being different to the arcade. Oh, fuck off. Blew out one of my tanks. Right, get in the tank. Go, 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 go. He's out of the tank. Oh, man. Yeah, I fucking hate this game. I lasted about this long in the arcade version. Fucking gun turret moves. Yeah, I think the one that's more closer to the arcade is definitely the Amstrad version. Chunky graphic wise, I think there's not much in that. I mean, look at the text on the screen at the moment. We've got the same chunkiness going on. For some reason I had in my head that the Amstrad was always much more chunky than the 64, but I don't think that's the case, not after playing it anyway. Oh, fuck off. Sound is, yeah, far better. Presentation's better on the game. It's a better game. It's definitely more enjoyable to play than, in my opinion, than the Amstrad version. But the Amstrad version is much more recognisable as Ikari Warriors as soon as you play it. Fuck off. Yeah, I've got the tank there. Come on, let's run you up. Can you run him over? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the chopper. I'm running them all over now. I'm just legging it. I mean, the graphics as well, for the backgrounds look pretty cool. I think the slightly more dull colour palette of the 64 is better for the game. The browns and the greens seem to suit it a bit more. But you see, the Ikari sprites, they're always big and wide, and these don't look. They look a little bit wrong. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, they look more detailed than the Amstrad ones, and they're not flickering or nothing. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. I've never really been a big fan of that game. It is a good game on the Amstrad. It's not a bad game by any chalk. I don't think it's better than the 64 version, but it is more faithful to the arcade in just the way the characters look. But I think the 64 game just is better, and that's got better scrolling. It's a little bit more responsive. Yeah. So let's park that one and move on. Okay, so for the next game on the Amstrad, let's have a look. Let's try Gauntlet. Now, I was never a big fan of it. I found it an enjoyable enough game, but you know, it wasn't one of my go-to sort of games. I played it a bit back in the day on the 64, but yeah, nothing serious. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Why has the critter in the background got a grin on? What's going on there? Okay, so yeah, title screen looks alright. Do space, yeah. Okay, that's certainly bright, without a doubt. Let's well, glove moves smooth. Let's go one player. Please choose. Now I'm going to be the wizard. I'm always the wizard. The challenge awaits. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see how it deals with scrolling on this, because that's going to be the big thing here. Oh, here we go. Prepare to play. That's alright. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We've got a little bit of squidgy control syndrome going on here. It's not bad. It's quite impressive. It doesn't really slow down that much with all that going on. That is quite impressive. And we haven't really got any more chunky yeah. See, I've always had this misconception about overly chunky graphics, you know, and I don't think that's the case. So, and that's been my big bugbear. Oh, you can shoot the food and it don't bloody get rid of the food. That's a bit shit. Yeah, anyway, with the Amstrad, I've always thought, oh, the graphics are super chunky, you know, far worse than the 64. But the more I'm playing it today, it doesn't seem to be the case. The scrolling is, yeah, I'm amazed they've actually been able to do it as good as this, really. I think they've pulled a minor miracle out in just doing this. Give me the food, give me the food. It's very bright and there's a lot going on. I slowed down a bit there. It's really weird. I keep hearing these ST type sounds, and I keep thinking it's like a shitter ST. I love the ST though. Oh yeah, we've got a bit of a slowdown going on here. That's kicking my ass a bit. Diddly-doo. Yeah, I mean, if I had this back in the day on this machine, I would not have been disappointed, you know, if I'd have gone and bought it. It's not a bad game at all. Oh yeah. Fucked it. Yeah, how'd you get out of that? No. I don't know. Yeah. What can I say about that? It's enjoyable enough. The colours are bright. The controls are okay. The scrolling's it's functional. It's yeah. Let's bob on over to the 64 and see what happens on there. Right, so here we're going to load up Gauntlet. Oh, if we was going to load up Gauntlet, let's have a look. Here we go, Gauntlet for C64. Now, unfortunately, being a disc-based game, this is yeah, it's doing a decompress. Here we go. Chris and Griffo. Well done, chaps. Yeah, look, the guy in the background on the wall, look, the purple and grey bloke, he's still got a big grin on his face. Not quite sure what he's looking at to give him a big grin, but there you go. So we've got a little bit of a colour splash going on. Oh, yeah, that looks alright. Let's yeah, okay, and we're back on a disk access. Here we go. So one thing that Commodore had that was shit, it was bloody disk access. For some reason it was slower than a slow person on a slow day. I do think the Commodore disk drives were pretty good, but they were bloody slow unless you had Jiffy in them or you had a parallel. There we go. So the screen's not bad. It's still colourful. What's going on here? Yeah, we've got some kind of issue. Hang on. Let's yeah, that's got it. So yeah, so we've got Griffo and Chris on the bottom of. Yeah, done it. Let's have a challenge awaits. Yeah, there's not a lot in that, I think. Except old Thor's got a bit of a flat black head there. Look at that. He walk into a wall or something. Right, so it's obviously fucked off for a disk access now. Jesus. Should have stuck a Jiffy ROM in this before we started. Here we go. There we go. At last. Jesus. Right. Christ. That was painful. Right, as you can see now, the scrolling is absolutely spot on. And the controls are too. The scrolling makes a hell of a difference to a game like this. So, is it going to slow down to a crawl? No, it doesn't look like it is, so we'll kill them off. Pick up the box of shit. Yeah, this is not slowing down at all. Look at that. Well impressed. Chunkily wise, it's about the same. You can see the slightly restricted palette though. Rather than having grey ghosts, they've got this weird sort of cyan highlight on them. Not sure what all that's about. Well, that's not a bad choice though. What the fucking hell kind of sound effect was that? That was a bit shit. Yeah, so scrolling is superb. It's just super smooth. For me, that means a lot. Yeah, it's, you know, a mildly fun game to play if it's your bag. Like I said, it wasn't really mine. Controls feel a bit better. I think that's maybe down to the fact that 64 offloads some of its stuff to hardware, so it doesn't have to worry so much about the controls. They inherently become a bit better. Of course, that's dependent on the programmer, but if you're not having to worry about shifting bloody great chunks of the screen around, then yeah. The Amstrad's palette is superior. There's no two ways about that. You can just see on the accents on the guy and that, yeah. It's quite amazing. I didn't think it'd make that much difference. I mean, rather than hearing Chris off Retro Asylum bleat on about the palette all the time, you can see what he's saying. Yeah, it's undeniable. Oh, surrounded. Yeah, graphics wise though, I am pleasantly surprised that it's no more chunky than the 64, really. I didn't really expect that. I thought it was going to be worse, and that seems to be the case going across the board, really. Yeah, I mean, the 64 version, you know, the scrolling makes a huge difference to the gameplay. I'm not sure that the palette does in the same way. Yeah, I think the controls are a bit better on the 64. They do feel a bit tighter. Yeah, of course the loading speed is dependent upon what turbos you got in, and on the Amstrad it's got a turbo in there. I don't know what the actual load speed would be normally, but yeah, on a 64 that's absolutely piss poor without a fast loader. Okay, let's leave that there and move on. Right, so for this next game on the Amstrad, I'm going to pick one that I've played, is one of my favourites on the 64. So it's called Strange Loop. So let's see what this is like on the Amstrad. Okay, what the fucking fuck is that screen? What? You've got to tilt your head over or something, have you? Jesus, let me turn that red down and all. Right, okay. Ah, okay. Well, immediately you can see the colours of the grey have been highlighted with some fairly fucking garish colours. It's I see this is perfectly suited to it, I should think, because yeah, it sounds alright. Boiled alive, yep. Okay. Boiled alive, yeah. Oh, I can see this is going to be a bit of shit, isn't it? Well, the graphics look alright. They'll yeah, get over there. Start over there. It's a bit difficult. so the bits on the screen don't move very smoothly at all. Character's a bit difficult to control. Look, when he goes behind the stuff, it looks a bit funky. But overall, I mean, that's not bad at all. I'm having a few issues controlling it. Yeah. It doesn't move smoothly like the 64 version at all. Come on. Yeah, it's got this weird fucking... Oh, we've got a bit of sound. Nice little graphical effect on the ball. Does not control well at all. Not even slightly good. It's really let down by that. We're really having trouble. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not really. Graphically, it looks nice. It's definitely not smooth. I think the effect is... Yeah, the effect is a bit poor. Don't like this at all. It's not a fun game. It's one that I've got fond memories of as a kid, you know, so I thought I'd just try it on the Amstrad. Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to make pipes that are meant to be grey and there's blue, red and orange and yellow in it. I know the Amstrad likes orange. I mean, look at the fucking spaceman. There must be some kind of Amstrad mandate in it. Just wedge some fucking orange into the graphics. Right, come on, get over there. Come on, oh you turd. Yeah, I'm fighting the game, playing it with the controls. So it's, yeah. The graphics are not bad though. Not at all. It doesn't have the controls that the 64 does. It's a bit... Oh, they got rid of the red and substituted purple. Yeah. Crush, you know it. Yeah, alright. Let's switch over to the 64 version. Right, so here we are back on the 64. We're going to be firing up Strange Loop. So hopefully this should be a single file load. Should be half a sensible load time anyway. Right, here we go. No. What's going on here? Oh yeah, okay. So we go no. Look at that. So we've got a little bit of music going on. Graphics are highlighted as well with cyan colour. So let's give this a no, I may have to swap the joystick over. There we go. Yeah, so we've got a single colour sprite. We can see we've got the smooth graphics, very smooth. Graphics are better on the Amstrad. You can tell that straight away. I didn't realise that until I've loaded up 64. Yeah. It's absolutely much better on the Amstrad, but they're not as smooth. Control wise as well, you're absolutely pissing in the wind. It's much better on the 64 control wise. It's a shame really, because if you had the 64 controls and scrolling, the Amstrad graphics, it'd be a far better game. Yeah, you got half a chance of controlling it on here. On the Amstrad, not, yeah, you're absolutely pissing in the wind. There we go. Come on, get over. Yeah, I spent hours playing this game as a kid. But yeah, the graphics are better on the Amstrad. Didn't think I'd end up saying that, but it can't do the smoothness. That's the problem. You've run out of oxygen. Yeah, it's about right. Now you pick up some kind of sled that you can jump around on. It makes controlling a lot easier. Oh, there's Marvin. Depressed android. So you can go over acid pits and stuff on here, and it actually controls properly. The ball is better on the Amstrad by a mile. Right, so this ball thing is a bit deadly by the look of it. Yeah, run out of oxygen. Yeah, you can see that it's just a better game on here. The single colour sprites. Oh, fuck off, ball. The single colour sprites are just smooth. Oh, I'm going to get done by this bloody ball again, and I. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. All the pipes and that, the background graphics are far better on the Amstrad. There's no getting away on that. But the characters, even though they look better on the Amstrad, they just don't move as smoothly. But it doesn't make it a bad game. What makes it a bad game is the controls are just shit. Back to old depressed android there. Yeah, come on. Down you go. Yeah. I think the sound is better on the 64 as well. Yeah, so on I'm not going to go any further on that one. Yeah, it's a bit surprising. The graphics are better, they just don't move as well. 64's got better sound. Yeah, bit of a strange one that. Okay, let's move on. Right, here we go, back on the Amstrad. This time let's fire up Star Glider. So, okay. Not so many colours on that one, is there? Oh. Right, and at the start game. Right. We got some weird, funky, like, I want to say 4-colour screen. I don't know if it is. It's probably a few more colours than that. Don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't seem all that great, to be honest with you. Oh, come on. Fuck you. Die. Yeah, I got him. Right, whatever he was, he's had a bad day. So there's some kind of flying thing, or yeah. What's going on here? Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've just hit the floor, to be honest with you. Die. Yeah, he's dead. It's not that great responsiveness wise. There looks to be quite a small play area. Oh, some red fuckers firing at me. Let's try and line up. It's actually really poor to play. Oh, come on. See, apparently the Amstrad was supposed to be able to do vector graphics really well, but this is a bit fucking poor, to be honest with you. Don't know what I'm doing, but you can see just for fire it takes like a good second for it to get there. Now I know that vector graphics on any 8-bit system is asking an awful lot, just from a maths perspective. Don't know why they've gone green, but let's fire that fucker. Come on, die. I have no idea what I'm doing, none at all, but I'm just shooting shit. Oh yeah, you can shoot that shit as well. Yeah, I just ran into it. You can see that the frame rate's pretty poor. It's unplayable poor, is what it is. It's got some weird sort of Spectrum-esque font at the top of the screen as well. It's not very nice to play. Not that I know what I'm doing, I'm just shooting whatever. Yeah. Okay. Let's fire this up on the 64 and see what the difference is, because this is a bit fucking poor. Right, so now we're back on the 64. Let's load up Star Glider. I should have found this before I started the video recording. Let's have a look. Star Glider. Oh, there we go. Star Glider. It's a 1-block load, so all in one load, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Here we go. Now on the Amstrad it was an unplayable mess really. The sound was pretty poor. Yeah, you had like a second delay before it did anything. You played in a very small window as well. I don't hold out much hope for the 64 either, because it's generally fairly weak at doing any kind of vector stuff. Oh, the screen's better anyway. The loading screen. So, what have we got then? Here we go. So, if anything, it's chunkier, if you can believe that. You have manual control level 1. Here we go. What happened there? I didn't do it. Okay. I think I may need to swap the joystick over. Let's try that. Yeah, that's it. Joystick. Well, it sounds a bit better. Frame rate isn't. Oh, you didn't shoot that shit at me, mate. The actual play area is probably smaller, if you can believe that. I certainly can't. The responsiveness of your laser's better. I think it's because, yeah, it's not been done as a vector that's got to meet its target. That's a bit of a bullet sponge, this fucker, isn't it? The 64 is certainly more colourful. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but it is. I still have no idea what I'm doing in the game. I'm shooting that all over the place and it's just not doing anything. Oh, what? Well, I've done something or other. Docking complete. Well, no wonder why it weren't dying. Silo launch. Mine detected. I think it's just one of those games to play on the 16 bits. Yeah, frame rate's just as poor. It's marginally more playable. I don't think it's a very good game, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a poor pick. Yeah, graphically I think it's better on the 64. I think it performs better on the 64. Yeah, Star Glider. What a shit game that is. Let's move on. Right, so now we're back to the Amstrad, and what we're going to load up this time, I don't even know what this is. It's a game called Sorcery. People on the Facebook page, a lot of people said this was a good one. It might be, it might not. I don't even know what it's about. So here we go. Amsoft. Another sugar money making machine. Right. Today's bit of sound. Today's greatest sorcerers. Right. What's happened there? Press the joystick button and what the actual fuck is this? What? Oh, it's fairly colourful in a 5-year-old sort of way. Oh, hello. Oh. Right, don't have a buff, apparently. You saved 0 sorcerers. Right. I have no idea what the fuck just happened there, what's going on, what the game's about, or anything. All I know is there's some freaky looking characters. The font's okay, it's, you know, sort of font I'd expect on a C64. What are we doing here then? Oh, you can fire if you pick up a star. Right. You go through doors. Here we go. It's got this weird sort of fart sound when you go through a door, like pfft. I mean, everyone said this was a good game. Doing what is going on here. I mean, it's very colourful. Oh, really? Yeah. Have some of that. Right, you're near the village with a ball and chain. Carrying a door key. Oh yeah. Can't go through there, can we? So anyway, sorcerers don't like water apparently. Knew it, look at that. You've drowned in the river. No, all I did was fucking touch it, mate. Right, it saves 0 sorcerers. I can see how this one's going to go. Right, one more. One more, come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Right, here we go. We're in the wastelands carrying nothing. Get away from me! Carrying a strong sword. Can't kill the critters with a sword though, can you? Carrying nothing. Right, okay. Well, I don't know what's going on there. That's just... I don't know why this game has got such rave reviews. I mean, it's colourful. It's a pretty game to look at. I have no fucking idea what is going on. You touch water, you drown immediately. You touch fire, it's just like, oh, no, never mind, a bit warm. Got a large bottle. Sharp axe. Oh, hello. Coat of arms. Key. Going up here. What the fucking shit is going on? Key. Sack of spells. Yes! Carrying nothing. With a scroll. Have some of that. No, you don't, mate. I'm off. Apparently not. Drowned in the river. Oh, you know what? This game's bollocks. I don't know why that's meant to be such a good game. Right, let's see what the 64 version's like. Right, so we're back on 64. Let's fire this what was it? Sorcery up. Oh, I bloody lost it now. It's here. Here we go. Come on, Sorcery plus. There we go. One block. I hope this is the right game. Right, so we're loading up. Unlimited energy, no. No. Decompress. Oh, I've got a little bit of sound. Right, so you can see immediately the graphics are not as good as the Amstrad. The sound is far better, and it's far smoother on the 64. Still got a bit of a when you open the door. Jesus, alright, fucking hell, can't. What? You go to these things, you recharge your energy. I didn't know that. I don't know why they're saying this is a good game. I think it is pretty poor. I must be missing something. I mean, there's lots of sort of lightning going on with the 64 version, flashing the screen. But all that's going to do is either give you a headache or a fucking epileptic fit. I still don't see what is so good about this game. Right, I'm back on here again. Can I? Here we go again. Yeah, the graphics are smoother. They move smoother. I think it's because they're sprite based. I think that's going to be just a given, really. You know, the Amstrad can't. It's got to use CPU to do it all. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's some weird fucking icon disappearing in the bottom right hand corner. The timer of life has ticked its last tick. Well, the tune is a bit shit, especially for a 64. Yeah. I don't know why the bloody Amstrad group thought that was a great game. I think it's absolute fucking shit. And it's shit on the 64 as well. Yeah, we'll move on, I think. Right, here we are back on the Amstrad, and we're going to check out Cybernoid. This is one that I'm not really familiar with. Do you want pokes? No. Okay, Houston game. Looks like a Spectrum screen that's been ripped off. Oh, hello. Here we are, back with a fucking orange again. Of course it is. Oh, it's an Amstrad game. Let's get some orange in that fucker. Right. Start gut. Fucking hell, this is a bit orange and all, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look. Sounds alright. They've tried to get some like chrome effect on the bad guys, you know, where they have that sort of I don't know, the desert reflection in the bottom and the blue sky in the top, you know, the airbrush effect of chrome. It's very colourful and it's very responsive as well. I suppose this is perfectly suited to the Amstrad because you ain't got any real scrolling going on by the look of it. Right, let's try that again. What we've got to do. Right, so yeah, it feels tight on the controls. I don't know what the fuck this is down the bottom, but that keeps fucking me up. I'm just gonna try and get round it. There we go. Jesus Christ. I can tell why I never played this game back in the day. This would have really pissed me off. Oh yeah, right. Oh, fuck off. That's just insane. Yeah, I mean, there's a massive orange factor again. Oh, I can't go up there. Oh. Oh, hello. Right, so I've got some kind of orange flying thing, if you can believe that. Oh, man. This game is seriously fucking hard. Some big chunky graphics, you know. Pumping loads of bullets into it and it's like dying. Got a fairly nice AY tune going on. Yeah, so yeah, that game is just going to wind me up. I think there's a massive amount of orange yet again. Palette's nice. Yeah, very bright, very bright. The game is insanely tough. So yeah, let's move over to the 64 and see what happens there. Right, so here we are back on the 64 and we're going to check out Cybernoid. Right. It's a single file load, so it shouldn't take too long. There we go. Right. Here we go. Nice flashy decompression there. 64 did that very well. I've heard this tune on the ST. Right. Here we go. Right, it's super smooth. That's the difference you notice immediately. And there's a distinct lack of fucking orange. Fantastic. Although there's not as much colour, I think it's better on the 64. Oh, you turd. Yeah, you're just not making that in one go, are you? No. Well, sound-wise, it's definitely better. No two ways about that. I think the graphics are too. I like the greys. There's no orange and fucking blue everywhere. Not together, I mean. So. Ah, what? Of course it is, Lee. Come on. It's a vicious bloody level of difficulty going on here. Yeah. Right, so you got to wait for a gap in it, and then back in the day, this sort of game would have done my head right in. Come on. Bastard. Yeah, I think the controls are a little bit better on the 64. There's not as much palette, but I think it's better used on the 64. I think them using all that orange for orange's sake was a bit silly. Oh man, this has definitely got a seriously bad level of difficulty to it. That's really, yeah. I'm not a big lover of that game on any system. So I believe overall the 64 version's better. Yeah, it's insanely difficult. Let's move on. Right, so we're back to the Amstrad again, and this time we're going to try, let's have a look, Whizball. Now people have said this is better on the 64. I don't doubt that in the slightest, but I'm going to have a look for myself. Here we go. Infinite lives, no. We don't want that. Okay, so it's not a bad title screen, I suppose. What the fuck is this? Right, okay. Right. Okay, alright, well, I'm moving and nothing's happening. Oh, fuck me. Oh, yeah, I can move side to side now. Jesus, that's a bit... Right, the controls are a little bit shit. There we go. I mean, the Whizball itself is quite smooth. The background is stationary. It doesn't scroll. What the fuck is that shit? Oh, someone's fucking lost their crumpets. Who the fuck made that? Right, so... Yeah. Okay. Why am I back to the second one again? Right, give me the cap. It's cap! Right. Get stuck on the bloody background. Fuck me, what was that? Wouldn't you know it? Orange shit! Oh, you are fucking joking! Oh, this is just some fucking nonsense. Right, here we go. I mean, it looks alright, but I've got a bit of blue. I've got a bit of fucking blue. Can you believe that? Oh, fuck off! Oh, you're just taking a fucking piss, mate. This is fucking just hit and hope. That's what it is. It's just hit and hope mechanics. I'm not sure I like this flip screen stuff either. I think that's yeah. That's twice now. I've gone onto another screen and died. That's just not fucking on. Why am I firing behind me? I'm pushing the other way. Right, I've got the cat back. So, right, you fuck all the way off. Fuck off, he's firing behind me! I was pushing the other way. Right, that is utter fucking bollocks. The controls are fucked. It's flip screen. The colours are okay. What? What a fucking mess. Let's head on over to the 64 version. We all know this is going to be far better. Okay, so let's start up Whizball on the 64. It's a single part load, so shouldn't take too long. Here we go. He says as we're sat here waiting, and boom. Nice colourful crack throat. Let's get into it. Here comes the tune. You see its colours everywhere. I mean, palette here is, yeah. Here we go. Right, this is just better. You can see it is. You've got parallax stars. You've got full control over your Whizball. We're gonna just bounce this way a bit. So it sounds better straight away. Oh yes, and it scrolls. That makes this game. It's responsive. Right, you've got to have both of them. You're not going to go for one of these critters that give you the powers over a hole, because you'll fall down the hole and then you're straight into Shitsville. Oh, I've got no cat. I've got no cat. I mean, look at it. Look at the quality of graphics. It's just far better. Right, now I've got a cat. Got some red. You got half a chance with this version. That Amstrad fucking abortion was... That shouldn't have been released. Oh no, the cat's got it. You can see we've got hardware scrolling in the background here. It's absolutely necessary for this game. Oh, you fucking turd. Oh, don't. You've got to be careful once you've got no powers. You've only got sort of a lateral control. Oh, shit. So once you get your first one, you've got some control over yourself. There you go. There we go. We're good to go. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to get the cat first. Yeah. Yeah, you know it. Look at that. Oh, smashed. So, yeah, the controls are better, the graphics are better, the sound's better, the game is fucking better. The Amstrad is a piece of shit on that game. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Right, so we're back to the Amstrad. And this is one that people were saying all over the place. Head over heels. So let's just auto start. There. Now, I never really got into this game. Oh, what's this? Bit of French in it, or some fucking shit like that. No, come on. It's a very colourful, albeit orange again, screen. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so here we go. Head over heels. Let's play this game. Oh. Any key to return to select. There we go, play the game. Yeah, that's so we've got an isometric job. Oh yeah. What's that about? So you can jump. I don't know what that does. Don't know. I never really played this, but it seems to play okay. Ah, teleporter. So it's nice amount of colours. It looks like it's 4 colours. It's weird sort of didda as you move. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Oh, okay, so I think you got a... Don't know what the fuck you're doing here. Runs at a nice pace. It's very responsive. Oh! Don't touch the toasters. Okay, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Oh, that's some pixel perfect timing needed there. Yeah, the graphics look okay. Bloody hell, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. So I never really played this one back in the day on any system. Oh, there's some slowdown in here. Cool, yeah, you can feel it starting to chug now. Oh, what? It makes it more difficult to control. As soon as there's some slowdown, yeah, I don't know what those... Yeah, teleporter. So he looks like a walking arse. What's going on here? There's a dog. Right, yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's check this out on the 64 and see what that's like. Right, here we are, back to the 64. Let's load up Head Over Heels. Eventually. Here we go, decompress. Oh, nice. Right, so what's going on here then? No. Okay. It's a nice loading screen. It's not as bright as the Amstrad one, but it's still, yeah, nice screen. It's what are we doing there? Yeah, I might have to swap the joystick. Let's try that. Oh no, spacebar maybe. What a tit. We've got another decompress, have we? Come on. Right, that's better. Right. Play the game. Oh. Yeah. The sound is better. However, the graphics are monochrome. It runs at a fair old rate. Yeah, the sound is better, definitely. The controls seem just as tight as on the Amstrad. Turn that back on, and I don't like the way you've got some kind of colour clash. I think what they've done is they've used a character graphic, single colours, and the 8x8 block for the colour data is stored underneath in RAM. Not in RAM, it's in the colour RAM. So the entire block changes colour, which is why the edge of it is either purple or yellow on this screen. Yeah, it's not a bad game. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's alright. It seems to play just as well. I think you lose something just by having all one colour. That's definitely where the Amstrad scores. Without a doubt, you can see more. Even though it's only 4 colours on the screen. I didn't fucking expect that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not my sort of game anyway. Yeah, it's responsive enough. It seems to play okay. What's going on here? Yeah, it definitely loses something with a lack of colour. See, this is a screen that we had before. Yeah, fuck. That little green sleeve sample really gets on your tits. one, didn't I? And then back as a dog. Yeah, it plays okay. I think there's no real speed difference. I think the only real difference that I can see is in the colour. On the Amstrad it's far better, far better. Yeah, the sound is a little bit worse, but if there was a game that I'd want to, you know, a version that I'd want to play, it'd be the Amstrad one. So, right, let's stop that there then. Right, so there's 10 games. I spent all Saturday playing these games, so yeah. What do I think to the Amstrad? Well, it's a bit of a weird one, you see. The palette, the colour palette is, yeah, it's got 27 colours. You can see it. I don't know why the fuck they use so much orange, but they seem to. But it definitely makes the games brighter. Unfortunately, it seems that the Amstrad pays a penalty in having to do any real graphical work. So anything with a lot going on, or especially scrolling, seems to really punish the processor. It's not the Amstrad's fault, it hasn't got hardware scrolling, so what can you do? But yeah, if I had an Amstrad back in the day, I would have liked it without a doubt, but I think it's fair to say that I would have liked it until I saw a C64. When I've put some of these games next to each other, the difference is night and day with scrolling, and it makes a hell of a difference. Let's take Ikari Warriors, for example. That it's a good game. It's very close to the arcade as it could be from an 8-bit micro, but the scrolling, it hurts it. Now, if I'd not seen a 64 version, I would have thought, oh yeah, this is alright. But the minute you try a 64 version with that smooth scrolling, it's a whole different beast altogether. So it's not to say that the Amstrad's bad. It's probably better to say that it's not as good as a 64. That's probably what I'm taking away from this. And it seems to be like this weird sort of mashup of the in-between of a C64 and a Spectrum. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't do very well. Whizball was an absolute, well, what a disaster. But that wasn't due to the Amstrad's graphics. It was more due to the fact that the game developers thought, let's make this flip screen. So well, while you're playing it, I mean, it was okay enough to get the power-ups and be able to move properly. But as soon as you went on to the next screen with baddies on there, well, you saw what happened to me. Dead in fucking 5 seconds. So yeah, that punished it badly. And not only that, the controls were a little bit squiffy on that one as well. So it was fucking hard to control. Now, I thought the Amstrad was supposed to be really good at vector-based stuff, and Star Glider was a fucking disaster. I mean, the frame rate on that was terrible. The thing is, because it drew the laser as part of a vector, it was taking like a second to get there, which was just unplayable. I think the C64 version got round that to some degree by overlaying a bitmap on the screen for the laser. The 64 is notorious for being a bit weak on that, the vector graphics, because it's got less than a 1 MHz CPU. So yeah, overall the frame rate between the two was, well, pretty comparable, pretty poor. But yeah, some of the other games, head over heels, brilliant. There's a bit of slowdown, but for an 8-bit version, it just pissed all over the 64 version, and that's because it had more colours on the screen. That really makes a big difference to be able to see what's going on. There's no two ways around that. The same with Strange Loop. Looks brilliant. Looks better than the 64 version by a long shot until it moves. And, you know, it's crippled by its lack of hardware processing. Gauntlet, again, it was a good version, good game, until we see the 64 version. And the way that moves, it's a much better experience, without a doubt. And although you haven't got the colours on the 64 version, it plays better because it's smoother. Yeah. So, what am I going to say about this? Well, if anything, I'm not going to be rushing to play Amstrad games anytime soon. I kind of see it as a I know this is the wrong thing to say, but I see it as a poor ST, a poor 8-bit ST. It's just got a lot of things against it. It's not its fault. It just doesn't have the support for the hardware scrolling and such. I'm a bit surprised about the blockiness of the graphics. I thought, yeah, they're a lot more blocky than the 64, but I'm not convinced that's the case. I think the 64 was smarter in some of the stuff it did, like Rick Dangerous, where it mixed some higher resolution stuff with the double width pixel chunky graphics. And yeah, Rick Dangerous played very well on the Amstrad, and there's nothing wrong with the game. And they did that little clever trick where it scrolled when you got to the edge of the screen rather than with you. And although you didn't notice it unless you're looking for it, it's, yeah, you can tell that it weren't capable. But yeah, if anything, you know, it's a bit of a weird machine. I don't think as badly as what I did about it before this video, but it's still, yeah, I'm not going to be rushing to play it, I don't think. There's many other decent games to play. Yeah. So, on that note, I'm going to say check out 8-bit Retro ReFix, and stop by the new website, captain-commodore.com, and thanks for watching.